So, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, sat down with Michael Strahan for Good Morning America, and they're in the Colorado Stadium, and they're having a conversation. He's reflecting on, the journey that he went through with getting his bladder removed because of the cancer that they found. Let's take a listen to Deion on the bladder removal.
Only a week and 2 days after being diagnosed, Sanders underwent bladder removal surgery. Doctors then rebuilt his bladder using part of his intestine. What made you choose the option that you did?
I prayed on it, and I'm aggressive, man. I ain't waiting. I ain't sitting back on the curb waiting. Just slowly but surely, you do whatever is going to happen. No, let's go right now. Let's go get this thing.
What was the recovery from that like?
It was tough. So I remember laying there, and they said, well, you need to go try to pee. That was the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. I remember just on the ground in the bathroom, and I'm just screaming because it was so much pain. I'm like, you got to be kidding. So I'm laying on the bed in the fetal position. Once I got off the floor, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Damn, y'all. And they had to remake his bladder from an intestine, from one of his intestines.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And he goes into a little bit more about his life after surgery, and just kind of, after he went through the surgery, it just was a big shift for him, and and his family as well, people that are helping him to take care of him. Let's take a listen to that too.
How has the surgery, how has it restricted your day-to-day lifestyle?
Not really, just when I gotta pee, man.
And so that's been the biggest adjustment.
Yeah. It's not that you can just stand up in front of the toilet and you just pee. You gotta push through your abs and everything and just push it down and try to force it out.
It's something to hear this, and I know a lot of people may go, oh man, I can't believe you're talking about that.
That's real.
But that's the point, because it's real,
right.
But it's a way in which you put your prime spin on it.
True, because I'm honest, man. And you know how many people are going through this foolishness, but men never talk about stuff like this. We hide it because we want to be big and strong and massive and not vulnerable. No, man, this is real. This is what I'm dealing with.
Is there a time in which...
Dropping the clues bombs for Coach Prime, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's life, right? Like, if you live long enough, I always say if you live long enough, life is going life regardless. And you got to deal with everything that comes your way. So it sounds like he's just dealing with it.
Very much. And he talks a lot about, because remember, he did the press conference when he first told us what was happening. He talked a lot then about Depends and depending on Depends. And then he was actually in a Depends ad following all of that. But he's talking about Depends here again as well, because he's been using Depends as he deals with life after the surgery. Let's take a listen.
Is there a time in which the doctors say and that you could get back to normal? Or is this something for the rest of your life that you'll have to deal with?
I really think it's because I'm not getting any better. I mean, some nights I go through 2 pair of Depends a night. Like, some nights are bad. Thank God that I depend on Depends. Thank God.
You depend on Depends.
It seems like a cliche.
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
He finds such a lining in everything, right?
How do you prevent something like that, though?
I don't know if you
or does this just happen?
Charlamagne, can you
prevent what?
Like a bladder cancer, or is that what you're asking?
I don't know if you can prevent any cancers. I mean, you can. I don't even know how bladder cancer.
What do you do? Yeah,
comes about.
Because I honestly had no idea that it was like that until hearing about Coach Prime talk about it. Because like you said, like he said, nobody talks about that. Guys they don't really. It's never really a vulnerable environment for guys to speak so freely about something so serious that they going through like that. So I'm like, I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Well, but it's dealing with it.
How do you? Yeah,
wearing Depends is like when y'all wear the panty liners, right?
No, that's like it's like a pull up for a baby.
But it do got the little thing in the middle of it to catch the stuff.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like
an adult pull up.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a pamper, but
it's like the best of both worlds, like panty liner and a pull up.
Yes.
So y'all wear it just for discharge. Y'all always leaking something.
What? No, it's not. Yeah, you wear panty liners, when you're not on your period.
Y'all always but then, man. Am I making this up?
No, I mean everybody don't leak all the time. In your older age, women they have uncontrollable discharge. I'm guessing that comes with menopause and things like that. But you're not supposed to always be leaking something.
Got you.
That's different. You should go see a doctor. So all these little young girls, they love that though. They love to be leaky. It's just you gotta be careful.
Y'all gotta go see Jess on stage. That made me think about you on stage. Yes,
I'm just saying.
First of all, what kind of segue was that? We talking about discharge. Y'all gotta go see Jess on stage. That made me think about what?
Just explain.
It made her think of a joke. Of
Yes.
particular
Okay,
segment I had.
Yes.
on
I didn't want to
stage.
give the but yeah.
It's okay.
Yes. So Charlamagne is just say, why did you have to explain that to him?
I don't know.
Like what?
Hey, man.
Ask the question.
You just
He's a man. He said we always leaking something. I don't.
just dumb.
No, I didn't say it. I asked the question.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
It depends on your age. No, you're not always supposed to be leaking and dripping and walking around.
Gotcha.
Well, I want to remind the people. This is a crazy segue to mention Envy.
What? What about Envy?
I was gonna play this clip from the my car show, the Car Queen show on Tubi, which just went live on Tubi.
Nice.
Where Envy talks about watching his car get stolen, but we don't even have the time to play the clip. Yeah.
Why can't we play it?
Listen to Envy.
So Envy, what was some of the craziest car experience you had?
I think my crazy car story was I bought a Tahoe, Chevy Tahoe, and I put some big 22-inch rims on it when 22-inch rims were the biggest. And I had a system and I had a TVs, and I'm sitting like we all talking to my mans, and the car was right there. All of a sudden the car started. I thought I sat on the automatic start. I'm like, damn, did I sit on start? I see the lights come on. I'm like, what the hell? I look up and somebody's in the car.
Oh.
Now if I was calm, I would realize I have the key in my pocket and I can just unlock the door. I'm trying to punch the window, open the door. I'm screaming at him, open the door. And then there's a car there. So I'm like, yo, don't move. I didn't realize the car is actually
He's with him. He's the one that dropped him off.
Yeah, so they stole my car that day. That was the toughest because I worked all summer long to put those rims, the TVs, and everything in it. Then I lost it.
I can't think of a time Envy hasn't been getting robbed.
Damn. Jesus.
It'd be like a pinata. You just hit him up, something always coming up. What the hell?
Shout out to Envy for doing that episode. So Envy is featured on the Car Queen show. It's now live on Tubi. I directed it. It's featuring host Mo Money, formerly of Love and Hip Hop New York. But yeah, shout out to Envy for doing that episode. He has some other funny things that he talks about in there as well too. Envy is just full of stories.
No dropping the clues bomb for that show on Tubi. What's it called again?
It's called the Car Queen show on Tubi.
You know a vagina produces fluid more frequently than a properly functioning engine? Yes.
No.
Period. Clock
Because
it.
an engine that is operating normally doesn't really leak fluid. But a vagina produces discharge constantly because that is a sign of a healthy and normal reproductive system.
Okay.
Yes.
I know. Okay.
Say all that to say an engine doesn't need a panty liner. Okay. We got the People's Choice Mix with DJ Envy up next. It's the Breakfast Club.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?